Oh my god, it's a good video.
Musashi, Japan, the undefeated swordsman. Musashi was born in 1584 during Japan's late Sengoku period, a time of constant civil war, roaming
The
fighters,
video
and
is
duels
Deadliest
sealed by
Warrior
life and
explained
death.
around the world.
Physically, Musashi was large for his time, standing around 180 centimeters with a rugged, unkempt look.
5'11"?
He killed his first opponent at 13 using a wooden staff and spent the next decades
Wait,
traveling
is this
across
Ghost of
Japan to
Tsushima?
challenge every skilled fighter he could find. Musashi fought with an unorthodox approach, often switching weapons
I think this is
mid-fight
like
and eventually developing Niten Ichiru, the two-sword style that overwhelmed
This is like
traditional
actually the
samurai
guy.
techniques. His most famous
Ugly,
duel
shut up,
was
nigga.
against Sasaki Kojiro, feared for the swallow cut, a two-stage slash modeled after a swallow's tail in flight, designed to strike again even if the first swing misses.
Holy
Musashi
shit.
arrived late on purpose, carved a long wooden bokken from a boat oar. He positioned himself with
Bro,
the
that's
morning
insane.
sun behind him,
Yo,
so
that's
Kojiro
insane.
had to face the light.
Nigga.
When Kojiro attacked, Musashi struck first.
Bro, back in the day, Japan was dead ass Ghost of Tsushima.
Ended the fight
Probably.
in seconds. Musashi's record stands at over 60 confirmed duel victories, undefeated, the highest documented of any swordsman in Japan's
Holy
history.
fuck, he's
Naikanam
him.
Tom, Thailand. The father of Muay Thai, Naikanam Tom lived during the late Ayutthaya period when the kingdom of Siam, known today as Thailand, and Burma were locked in continuous war. Muay Baran at that time was a battlefield system built for hand-to-hand combat when blades were lost or broken. Fighters were trained to break an opponent's balance, overwhelm them with clinch pressure, and use elbows, knees, and highly technical strikes designed for fatalities. After Ayutthaya
I
fell
did
in
not know Muay Thai
1767,
was
he
fucking like
taken
that.
captive to Burma. During a festival, the Burmese king wanted to test the fighting ability of Siamese warriors and sent him to face Burma's champions. Before engaging, he performed the Wai Kru ritual, which Burmese onlookers misunderstood as an attempt to use magic or sorcery. His first fight ended brutally fast. The Burmese king, shocked at how easily his champion was dismantled, immediately called for stronger fighters to step forward. He continued fighting one-on-one without rest.
Nigga, life is
pure
dead ass a
Muay
fucking
Baran,
movie, bro.
Tight clinch control, sharp elbows, and technique that were beyond the knowledge of the Burmese. He defeated 9 elite Burmese fighters consecutively, all in a single session. The king was so impressed that he granted Naikanam Tom his freedom and declared, "The land of Siam is blessed with venomous men. If the Siamese had fighters like this serving as their generals and nobles, no kingdom could ever stand against them." Jebe, Mongolia. The arrow
that nigga's
nearly
insane.
killed Genghis Khan. Jebe was born Zugadai, a common steppe warrior. His rise began the day he shot an arrow that hit Genghis Khan in the neck during battle. Later, when captured, he openly admitted he fired the shot. Genghis respected the courage so much he renamed him Jebe, meaning arrow, and made him one of his personal frontline fighters. Jebe fought in front of every charge. He was known for a signature Mongol technique, standing in the stirrups at full gallop to gain height, then firing long-range arrows with deadly accuracy while the horse was still sprinting underneath. His most iconic attack came against the Naimans.
Man, yo, this shit looks so fun, bro. Like back in the day, riding arrows, shooting niggas, but they were also kind of like raping entire villages and shit and pillaging and all that. So that was kind of weird. But this shit looked fun as fuck.
Then used the classic Mongol trick, twisting his torso backward while the horse ran forward, shooting over his horse's tail and killing pursuers without slowing down. The Naimans followed him straight into an ambush.
No
and
way.
Jebe led the killing charge from the front. Jebe helped crush the Naimans, raided the Tangut and Jin, and led the Great Raid across Central Asia, a campaign that destroyed kingdoms and left tens of thousands dead under his command.
Holy
Zulu,
fucking shit.
South Africa, the king of warfare.
Yo, TB Ali blows. That nigga.
1787 in what is now KwaZulu-Natal. Physically, he
that
was
nigga's
tall, lean,
that nigga's not even fucking responding to you. That's low-key aura. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga got aura.
Shaka replaced the long throwing spear with the short Iklawa stabbing spear, faster, deadlier, and meant for close-range kills. He paired it with the large cowhide shield that could trap an opponent's weapon, twist it aside, and open the target for a finishing thrust. His signature bull horns formation crushed larger armies.
Left horn, right horn. What is a loin? Holy shit.
The chest, Shaka's strongest warriors, slammed into the enemy front to pin them in place. Then the horns, fast flanking units, swept wide on both sides,
Jesus,
curling inward until they surrounded the enemy in a tightening circle. No tribe in southern Africa had seen anything like it. Shaka's warriors marched barefoot over thorns to harden their feet, ran more than 50 kilometers a day,
now
and were
what the fuck?
To build discipline and sharpen their killer instincts. Under Shaka's command, the Zulu became a dominant military power. His forces destroyed or absorbed over 40 neighboring tribes and expanded Zulu territory across more than 250,000 square kilometers.
Simo Heiha.
Bro, you see shit like this and then you think like, damn, niggas nowadays really get a fight or flight response from seeing a job application, bro. Like dead ass. Like niggas, bro, the same adrenaline these niggas felt fighting is the same adrenaline niggas feel seeing a job application. Like unironically. Like not trying to be funny, like real shit though.
Simo Heiha was born in 1905 in rural Finland and grew up hunting in deep snow and
I got a text message.
He was small, only about 160 centimeters tall. When the Winter War broke out in 1939, he joined the Finnish army as a sniper.
This nigga is like the greatest sniper alive. Nigga, you don't got no job. Yo, tomorrow I got orientation, bitch ass nigga, fuck you.
He used a scoped rifle because the reflection could expose his position. Instead, he used a simple iron sight Mosin Nagant and made accurate kills at 150 to 400 meters, distances where most snipers relied heavily on optics. He packed snow in front of his firing.
Wait. This thing, he said iron sights?
Could expose
or am I
his
bugging?
position. Instead, he used a simple iron sight Mosin Nagant and made accurate kills
Holy
at 150
fucking
to 400
shit.
meters, distances where most snipers relied heavily on optics. He packed snow in
For
front
what?
of his firing spot to stop muzzle flash, kept snow in his mouth so his breath wouldn't show steam, and wore camouflage so precise that Soviet soldiers often died without ever seeing where the shot came from. The Soviets feared him to the point they placed a bounty on his head, deployed elite counter-snipers, and even launched full artillery strikes just to eliminate one man.
Driver?
He survived every attempt
where
and
else?
kept increasing his
just
talent.
doing boxes
During
and shit.
the 100 days of the Winter War, Heiha recorded over 500 confirmed kills.
Yo, this
Simo Heiha
nigga is
still
fucking
regarded
him.
as the greatest sniper to ever exist,
Yep.
with the highest confirmed kill count in history. Alvin C.
Holy
York,
shit.
United States, the one-man army of the Argonne.
Yeah.
Alvin York was born in 1887 in rural Tennessee and grew up hunting in deep woods, giving him calm aim and perfect trigger discipline. In 1918, during the Meuse Argonne offensive, he joined a 17-man squad sent to neutralize German machine gun nests hidden throughout the Argonne forest. When they moved behind enemy lines, multiple German MG-08s opened fire from high ground. 9 Americans died instantly and the survivors were pinned down. York crawled forward alone, using dips in the terrain and fallen logs to flank the gunners from their blind side. 6 German soldiers then rushed him with bayonets.
Holy
York switched to
shit.
his Colt 1911.
Yo, this is like basically me and Rainbow Six Siege, low key.
Shots, so none of the attackers realized the men behind them were already dead. A German major stood up and shouted for York to stop shooting, offering surrender. York kept his rifle trained on him as the officer ordered his entire machine gun detachment and nearby infantry to lay down their weapons. By the end, York had personally killed between 20 and 25 German soldiers.
This is deadass me in Siege!
132 German troops and silenced 35 machine guns across the forest strongpoint. He marched every prisoner back to American lines.
Bro, what the
A single
fuck?
soldier leading more than a full company of Germans.
Are these niggas
Alvin
dumb?
C. York's feat remains one of the most unbelievable one-man actions in modern warfare. Marcus Cassius Sceva, Rome, the centurion who stopped an army. Marcus Cassius Sceva served as a frontline centurion under Julius Caesar. His defining moment came during the Battle of Dyrrhachium in 48 BCE, when Caesar's outnumbered army was holding a line of small hilltop forts against a massive Pompeian assault. Sceva was stationed at one of these redoubts, a tight wooden fort with a narrow breach barely wide enough for 2 men. When Pompey's forces launched a full attack, hundreds of enemy troops surged straight into his position,
Holy
backed by thousands
shit.
behind them. Most of the Romans around him were killed or forced back, leaving Sceva almost entirely alone at the gap. He planted himself in the doorway and turned it into a bottleneck. His shield absorbed over 200 arrows, so
There's
many
no
that it became
fucking
a
way that's
spiked
real.
barricade. One arrow pierced straight through his eye socket, blinding him instantly. Even then, he kept fighting with the gladius in brutal close quarters, killing dozens as he held the entry point by himself long enough for Caesar's troops to counterattack and retake the fort.
Yo,
After the
what
battle,
the
Julius
fuck?
Caesar rewarded him on the spot, declaring Sceva a man worth an entire cohort.
Egil Skallagrimsson.
Oh no, I ain't gonna lie,
The
that cannot be
Vikings
real. They dick
started
riding. They
killing
fucking
at
dick riding.
7. Egil Skallagrimsson was born around 910 in Iceland to a family known for berserker fury. Violence came naturally
Holy
to
shit,
him.
these are
At 7
Vikings.
years old, when another boy mocked him during a game, Egil went home, grabbed an axe, returned, and split the boy's skull.
What the
That was his first kill.
what
By
the
12,
fuck?
he was already feared. In a tavern, 2 grown men insulted him. Egil flipped the table, fought both with only
No way,
a
this
knife,
nigga just-
and killed them in front of the entire hall.
Yo, is
As an
anyone gonna
adult,
fucking
Egil
stop
fought
this
in
little
full
nigga?
berserker. When the fury hit, he charged first, screaming and swinging a heavy axe with enough force to break shields in one blow.
Yo, if this nigga was my son, I'm murking this nigga on sight, bro. I would not feel safe around this little nigga.
His most famous fight came during
This
an
nigga is a fucking
assassination
demon.
attempt. 12 armed men attacked him at night inside a hall. Egil grabbed his axe in the dark, killed
Dude.
the first instantly, dragged the body to block the doorway, and turned the entrance into a choke point. One by one, the attackers pushed in, and he cuts all 12 down alone before walking out covered in blood.
What the fuck?
Alright folks, thanks for watching. Before you go, tell me
Holy
where you're
shit.
from.
Yo, that little nigga needed to fucking die off spawn. Holy shit.